What is up, everybody? It is Coach Gina here, and I am going to be taking you through your dumbbell workout for today. So, as you might have guessed, you are going to need dumbbells. You are going to want to have a mat and then some water and a piece of paper and a pencil to keep track of your rounds. We have a fun little workout set up for you today. I'm going to hold off on explaining that to you to get you through your warm-up, and then I will explain the whole workout to you. We will take a short break, and then we'll come back in together and we will get our workout finished. So, because it is a dumbbell workout, I would like you to work out and warm up with your dumbbells. So, let's go ahead, pick up one dumbbell to start and bring it up to your clavicle. Take your feet just outside the hip, chest up, and we are just gonna start with some goblet squats. So down and up. Now, some of us maybe have been teaching all day, been working all day, you've been sitting behind a desk, and you might find these first couple of squats feel a little creaky, and that's okay. Maybe it's early morning and you're just getting started. Give yourself a little bit of time to get a little deeper into those squats, right? We don't expect to stand up and get full depth into squat. This is my about 9th workout of the day, so that's why I can hop right in and get low in that squat. Push those knees out slightly, brace that core, chest up. We're gonna go for just a few more, and then we are gonna pick up our other dumbbell. What I would like you guys to do, take your feet in a hair, under the hip, load the dumbbells to your shoulder. I want you to dip, drive the weight up overhead. Dip and drive. Good. Now listen, team, whenever we are pushing weight over the head, it is so important to make sure that core is tight, because you keep going, but listen to me as I talk. Because if you're not bracing your core, what's gonna take the brunt of the work as you push that weight up? Spoiler alert, it's your low back, okay? So I don't want that low back taking the work. 4, 3, 2, and time. We are going to practice a move that you are going to see in the workout today. It is a double dumbbell hang clean. Take both dumbbells in the hand, hinge forward at the hip, brace the core hard, and then just catch at the clavicle, jumping the feet out slightly. So let's do that again. Hinge, drive the weight up close to the body, sink down into that squat, step the feet together, and reset. We're gonna do a couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more for good luck. Good job. Go ahead, place those down. What I'd like for you to do, open, give yourself a few bear hugs here. We're not done with the dumbbells, but I do want to get shoulders ready. We're gonna practice a single dumbbell snatch, because that also is in your workout for today. So, one dumbbell is all you need. I want you to take your feet outside the hip. You're going to start with the dumbbell head on the floor. You are going to drive up and then push up so that the weight comes up over, bend the knees to switch. Come with me. Dumbbell touches the floor, brace the core, drive it up, straight over the head. Notice I'm bending my knees to land. Once you feel confident, you can go on without me. But if you need another little tutorial, chest up, push feet in the ground, drive weight up, and push. Keep going. Look, team, very important that when you are executing this move, when you come up, the weight is close to the body, and then you tip under, use your legs, okay? 4, 3, 2, time. We're not done. Go ahead, lie down on the floor for me. As I mentioned, you do need a mat. We're gonna start with a crunch. So here is where you can start. Here's where you can finish. If you have low back problems, this is a great opportunity to work that core without putting undue stress on your abdominals. Now, walk your feet out a hair, take arms over the head, come on up into a full sit-up. Look at my finishing position I'm not rounding out the back. I'm not leaning into my knees. My finishing position is a long, tall spine. If you are having trouble with that, walk the feet out a little bit more. You're gonna find it easier to walk the feet out, harder to walk the feet in. And again, you can always take a default to that crunch. You are still working the same muscles without any pressure on the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Come on up. We're gonna open up. I want you to roll out the shoulders. As you might have guessed already, just from the warm-up, lots of shoulder work today. Let's give ourselves some bear hugs. What is going on over here? Oh, that's my tune belt. I was like, what is that, you guys? All right, so just open and close. Good. Bear hug it out. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, so you guys, I previewed a lot of what's going on in your workout today so we could practice it together. Very important that you can safely execute these moves, okay? So I will be showing you options today, and I just wanna urge you, if you're new to this program and you've not done some of these moves, take the option, because we always talk about progress, not perfection, okay? And I want you to move safely through this and get a great workout. All right, now that I have that out of the way, your workout today. First part, 8-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. 2 exercises. That dumbbell hang clean that we practiced in your warm-up. So on the dumbbell hang clean, you have both those weights in your hands. You are going to tip forward at the hip, bending the knees, weight is in the heel, and then you're going to drive that weight up close to the body. You catch this one on the shoulder, okay? Now, if you have really heavy weights and you want to make it more of a squat catch, I'm cool with that. Just make sure that you keep that chest up on the landing. So your choice, whether you want your hang clean to be a power hang clean or if you want your hang clean to be a full hang clean. 8 of those. Great execution. If you struggle with those hang cleans, you're gonna give me 8 of those goblet squats that we did in the warm-up. I'll talk about that more in the workout. When you complete your 8 hang cleans, 8 push presses, that means you get to use your legs. Push and a press. 8. Remember what I talked about, bracing your core to protect your back, okay? Really important to make sure we are keeping the abs engaged so that the back does not take the work. 8 and 8 for 8 minutes. We'll call it crazy 8s. Keep track of your rounds. You'll get a 1-minute break. Don't be mad at me. This was Nick's idea. We go in to another 8-minute AMRAP, 2 new exercises. We have that alternating dumbbell snatch. Start with the head of the dumbbell on the floor, keep it close to the body, land straight overhead, but notice I bent my knees to catch. Switch hands. Start here, bring it up, push it overhead. There are 8 of those. Let's count them. 8, 7, 6, 5. So each side you're gonna count as 1. And then 8 sit-ups. You knew that was coming, didn't you? You knew it. All right, we did these in the warm-up. You know the deal. Sit-ups. The further out you put your feet, the easier it's gonna feel. Closer in, harder. So when you come up, driving ribcage to the hip, tucking the chin lightly, keeping the spine long. 8 of these, guess what? Option, it's gonna be that crunch. 8 dumbbell snatches, 8 sit-ups. Keep track of your rounds, and that's it. So total time of work is 16 minutes. Boom, you're done. All right, team, go grab a quick sip of water. Meet me back here. We're gonna get started in about 20 seconds. Make sure you have dumbbells and a mat, some water, something to keep your score. See you in a minute. Welcome back, you guys. We have those 2 8-minute AMRAPs today. First AMRAP, double dumbbell hang clean for 8, double dumbbell push press for 8, as many rounds as you can do. In 3, 2, here we go. That dumbbell hang clean, we start from that hang position, just catch it on the shoulder and reset. As I talked about, you can catch low in that squat if you choose to, but I want you to ensure you have amazing form, you guys. So if your chest is falling forward, then you're gonna come to a power clean, and that option is gonna be a front goblet squat for 8. Once you finish 8 of your hang cleans, push presses. Feet just outside the hip, toes out slightly. Load to the shoulder. This is a push, not a full squat. Brace the core to drive overhead. Drop, push, drop, push. Brace your core. Butt does push back. Weight does sit in the heel. Listen, when you hit 8, put your weights down, mark your round, shake it out, jump back in. Back into your hang clean. You can do either a power or a full one, that's up to you. You are gonna start hinged in the hang, brace the core, weight comes straight up, catch, push it up. Squeeze your butt, drop in, and push out. Nice tight core. And then the option would be smaller catch. And your final option is that goblet squat. Good? All right, once you get 8, grab other weights, the other weight, I should say, and then push, press, push, and a press. Core tight, chest lifted. Team, 6 minutes to go. Yes, you can. Come on. It's only 6 minutes of your life. When you get to your 8th one, place your weights down, mark your rounds, give me a quick shoulder roll if you need it. Boom. Back in. Hang clean. Hinge. You do want to bend the knees. Push that butt back. Squeeze your cheeks. Drive up the body. Catch and stand. Make sure you're breathing. Remember, we always go form first. So if you're having a tough time, take it into that goblet squat or take it into the power hang clean, where you land here rather than all the way down. Tight core, chest up, drop in, drive out. When you hit 8, we have our push presses. Drive up. Brace that core hard. Option, down to 1 dumbbell, still the push press. This is gonna help you get strong and work up to 2 weights. Don't be afraid to take an option. When you hit 8, weights down, mark your round, shake it if you need it, right back in. Lots of work on the shoulder. That's why I'm really pushing the rest. Even if it's 10 seconds to mark down your round and give yourself a quick roll, let's take care of those shoulders, okay? All right, gang, back in it. Brace that core hard. Make sure that chest stays up. Breathe. All right, guys. Then those 8 push presses. Toes out, chest up, dip, drive. I want to talk about something. Shocker, I know. When you dip, small dip. When you press, make sure you can see your elbows. If your arms are back here, you're putting your back at risk. Look for your elbows in that peripheral vision, okay? When you get to your 8, mark down your round, gain a little stretch if you need it, Little shoulder roll. Boom. 3 minutes to go. What do you got? What do you got? Let's keep going, team. You get a 1 minute rest. Come on, work for that rest. Work for that rest. Brace and breathe. If you need water, take it. Don't wait for me to tell you. Brace that core. Lift up that chest and breathe. Option, tower clean. Option, goblet squat. Right here. Take it if you want it. And then back in that push press. Feet outside the hip. Brace the core hard. Chest stays up. That little dip with a drive. Dip, drive. Option, drop to 1 dumbbell. You need that. Tightly brace. Good, use your legs. Yes, you can. Push. When you get to 8, bend your knees, put it down. Mark your round. Roll. That all took maybe 5 seconds. It's not a long break, but it gives you a second to reset everything. Back in. All right, gang. Getting into the final countdown. Oh, don't make me sing. I will. All right, here we go. Come in, knee, brace, boom, catch. This is not about speed. This is about form. So don't rush it. Set up, execute safe, and drop in. Whether you're going into a full squat or power squat, let's make it great every time, right? Yes, Gina, let's do that. Come on. Breathe. 1 minute. 1 minute, team. What you got? What you got? Stay in your fight. What do I say? Chase your hard, right? Chase your hard. Bend those knees. Push out. Brace. And push. When you get your 8, mark it. Stretch it. What can you give me in 30 seconds? We don't stop. Not when we have only 30 seconds left. Finish what you can in 30 seconds. Brace that core. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! You should need this. Listen to my voice. If you don't need the rest, that means you can pick up heavier weight, or you can execute a more advanced option. You should need to rest. All right, let's talk, team. This dumbbell snatch is an advanced move. You only need 1. Take the dumbbell, head of the dumbbell on the floor, straight up the body, push it up, switch hands. If you are not going to do the dumbbell snatch, squat push, switch, squat push, switch. I have other options for you that I'll show you through the workout, but just to get you started, that's a great place to start. 8 dumbbell snatch, 8, 7, 6, etc. 8 sit-ups. Many as you can. We have 8 minutes. All right, 3, 2, 1. So, tap the floor with the dumbbell head, drive it up the body, knee soft to catch, switch, drop, drive, and push. So, as I mentioned, I do have other options. Look, if you're not quite comfortable with that dumbbell snatch, but you want to get the move, you can always tap the floor, stand, catch, right? No problem if that's what you want to do, just to get a little more familiar with how that feels, but not taking the dumbbell up overhead. That's another great option. But you can also push, switch, push, and switch. Once you get to 8, you got 8 sit-ups, team. Come on down, Further out the feet go, the easier it's gonna feel. Closer in, harder it's gonna feel. So elbows to the ear, brace, drive up, long spine. Don't flop down. You don't want gravity to be what's pulling you down. What do you want to work? The core should be working on the way up and on the way down. Don't let gravity take over.
Put your hands up, come on, put your hands up.
When you get your 8 sit-up, I would like you to mark your rounds. And then you're back up for that single dumbbell snatch. All right, I'm gonna talk a lot through these, you guys, to make sure that you're safe. Dumbbell on the floor, drive up the body, bend the knees to catch, and switch. Do you want to get under the dumbbell? By bending your knees. When you get 8, you're on the floor for those sit-ups. Option though is the push, or you want to get a feel for coming from the floor, you can always go into a clean from the floor and just stop here at the shoulder. Nice options. All right, gang, when you get 8, you're on the ground for a sit-up. So we know the sit-up all the way up. What about the crunch? Let's talk. You can bring fingertip to the temple, lift, lower, lift, lower. Please don't grab your head and pull your neck. Notice my fingertips are outside of my temple so that when I sit up, I'm not even grabbing my head, okay? We're not putting any pressure on the head and neck. Again, mindful of gravity, not pulling you down out of this sit-up. When you get your 8, mark it, back up, dumbbell snatches. I can't remember if I already said this, at 6 minutes, but you have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left, team. You need a quick second to shake out those shoulders, shake them, and back in we go. Touch the floor, drive it up, and catch. Keep that weight close to the body. Remember your options if you want them. When you get your 8, you're down for your sit-ups or crunches, whatever option you're choosing to take today. So look, you already showed up. Why not work hard, right? Why not say today, I'm gonna believe in myself the way Gina believes in me, and I promise, if you believe in yourself as much as I do, you can do anything. I promise. Stay with it. Push. Almost there, guys. When you get to your 8 sit-up or crunch, mark it. You know how many rounds you got. You need a quick roll. Roll it, then back up. Doesn't take long to shake out those shoulders. 5 seconds. You're not going to lose that much leverage on your time. All right, back up you go. So, strong spine, tight core, down and up. Remember that weight stays close to the body. Be mindful. I'm going to put my weight down just because I don't want to hurt my back. But be mindful of coming up and swinging that weight up here to get it up. Come down, up the body, and then under into that snatch. So if you find you're swinging it out here, please correct that. Save your shoulders, save your back for another day. All right, when you hit your 8, you're on the floor for those sit-ups. Notice how when I walk my feet in, it's harder, right? My feet want to lift up. But if it's really easy, your feet way out here, just walk them in a little. Because what? We always pick challenge, right? We always want to challenge ourselves. Light tuck on that chin, drive up, long spine, No flopping down to the floor. If you have a workout partner, say, hey, are you flopping to the floor? Check in on gravity. You have a mirror, you're your own workout partner, check it. When you get 8, mark your round, 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, you guys. Let's finish this up, right? Whatever goal you set today, we finish together. All right, let's do it, team. Weight close to the body, dipping under on the catch. Legs are super strong, so we want you to use them to get that weight up. When you get your 8, you know the drill. You don't need me to tell you. Down you go, into your sit-ups. You guys, I think I finally found a number I can count to. I can count to 8. Might be my magic number. Maybe you can count too, I don't know, but I feel like I've made a breakthrough. When you get 8, mark it down. Catch your breath, roll if you need it. You have less than 1 minute to go. I think you can probably get another round in. Don't dilly-dally. You need a second to roll them out. But let's try to finish what we started, right? All right, gang, let's do it. All right, listen, when you get your 8, down on the floor, you have 20 seconds. Try to get out as many as you can in these last 20 seconds of work. Come on, team, push. Yes, you can, yes, you will. Believe in yourself the way I believe in you. Let's go. And time. Whew. That was amazing. You did so good. We're probably mostly all on the floor, so let's stay here for a sec and get stretched out. Man, how do you feel? All right, feet together, tall spine. Please don't push your knees down. Even if your knees are up here, please don't push them. Let them just hang out there. Just want to get a nice stretch through inner thighs, outer thighs, hips. Pushing your hips down will just hurt. So we don't want to do that. That's not ever our goal. Roll the shoulders. And then from here, oops, wrecking everything. From here, take your legs out. Reach your arms up so your elbows are next to your ear. You're gonna fold forward 1 vertebrae at a time. Just like we talked about, oh man, just like we talked about in those sit-ups, I don't want you just kind of falling flat here. You're gonna roll from the vertebrae 1 at a time, grab for the toes. This allows a nice stretch through posterior chain, glutes, hammies, calves, low back. Get a nice stretch through there. Again, we're not here to force you into any positions. So if this is where you are, awesome. That is where you stay, right? You don't need to really have someone push on your back or anything like that. Slowly but surely, you can try to walk it out to get a bigger stretch. All right, once you feel like you got a nice stretch in the back of the body, you're gonna take one leg up. I love this stretch, one of my favorites. So you're gonna take the foot onto the other side of the thigh. You're gonna hug your leg. This opposite arm is gonna come behind you and you're gonna look over your shoulder. Now, once again, we're digging into the glute here. Nice glute stretch. You're gonna feel stretch through that low back, maybe even a little bit in the shoulder. Good, let's hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2. I'd like you to switch that one out. Bring that foot next to the thigh, bring it around. Good. So you're literally looking over your shoulder. Good, team. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. You can come back, crisscross applesauce, however you're comfortable sitting. You want to take care of your shoulders. Lots of shoulder work today. So first, start by opening the arms, and then one arm comes across, drop, And just get a nice stretch through that shoulder. We're gonna do that on the other side. Open, drop the opposite arm. Good, drop that shoulder. Beautiful. You can stay seated for now, interlock your fingers, push out, and then a big reach up to the top. All right, one last thing we're gonna do on the floor. It's gonna be a quad stretch and a bit of a shoulder stretch for you. So not everybody's gonna be able to come into this move, so you do have options. You can stay right here. And if this is painful, hang out for a second. I will show you a standing option if you're not able to kneel. So this is fine, but if you're able, you can walk your hands back, open up your chest. This is gonna stretch through the quads, through the chest, and into the shoulders. All right, so as I mentioned, not everyone can get down on their knees. If you're there, stay, but if not, you can stand up, grab a thigh. Well, you're not grabbing your thigh, you're grabbing your foot to stretch your thigh. And this is gonna give you a very similar stretch. You're not gonna get quite the same upper body stretch from this, but pretty much exact same. If you're standing, switch legs please. If you're on the floor, sit up and roll out those shoulders. All right, let me get everyone up into a standing position. Go ahead, we're all gonna open up those shoulders, turn the thumbs down, push the wall away behind you. Soft knees here, even when we're stretching. One more big shoulder roll. And you are done with your workout for today. I hope you worked hard. It was a great workout. Super proud of you as always. I want to hear from you. Make sure you drop us a note. Tell us how you did. Tell us what your score was. I love seeing your faces. Tag me on Instagram at OMGina. It's like 5 E's. It's crazy. But you'll find me. I want to see your faces. Take care, you guys. See you soon. Bye.